Welcome to the Gamers R Us Gaming Classics series, where we discuss some of the most significant titles in gaming history and go over why exactly they were so impactful. The first title in this series is Anachronox. Developed by Ion Storm and headed by Tom Hall, Anachronox follows the adventures of Sly Boots, a down-on-his-luck gumshoe, who's involved in a plot much larger than he himself could ever imagine. One of the first things you'll notice about this game, which is one of its huge selling points, is obviously the camera work. Oddly enough, that was really what set this game apart from a lot of others. A lot of the in-game cutscenes use camera angles that are used in conventional movies. This is why Anachronox actually was converted into a machinima and won several awards. Rather, all of the cutscenes were converted into a single movie, and it won a good number of machinima awards. It was one of the most popular movies I think ever made. Rather, machinima movies ever made. Now, after the camera work, the second thing you're going to notice is just how old this game looks. This is quite clearly using the Quake 2 graphics engine, and while some of the spell effects look quite nice, the game really still does look quite old, which at times will be quite annoying because you will be seeing some pretty grainy textures, but you'll just have to use your indicator there, your little mouse cursor, to figure out just which areas in the environment can be used and which can't. However, graphics issues aside, this game actually translates surprisingly well to today's standards, partially because this is an American takeoff on a JRPG. But apart from being a unique take on a JRPG, this game is outstandingly hilarious. The dialogue is really well written, the story is actually quite well thought out, and the environments you see during the game are quite varied. I can guarantee you, even if you have never laughed in your life, there will be at least one moment in this game which will actually make you laugh. Whether it's saving the universe or picking up a hobo's pus-soaked sock for a clairvoyant child, the game is funny in almost every area, in almost every aspect. This extends to character design, as all of the team members that are with Sly each have unique personalities and are quite funny. In fact, one of them is a big, giant planet that just floats around with you. That's right, your ally is an entire planet. This is the kind of game where you want to explore every inch, because it's essentially a labor of love. It was initially started by and largely developed by a team of 15 people that worked for Ion Storm. This was, not the bad Ion Storm that produced Daikatana, the good Ion Storm that produced Deus Ex. And while Daikatana was the ultimate huge blemish on Ion Storm's resume, Anachronox and Deus Ex ended up being two surprises that really cemented their place in gaming history. Be wary, however. This game is not very easy. This game is quite difficult at times. Even playing on easy, you'll get killed in some fights, without a doubt. And in your first playthrough, I think you're going to be confused a lot by how the skill system works and how damage works and how you should put together your party. But it's just like with anything, you play it for long enough, then you'll just get the hang of it. People should usually be able to get the hang of it in the first playthrough, since the game itself is actually quite long. I think I clocked it up anywhere between 25 and 30 hours, and there's actually a lot of replayability, because you will want to see the funny cutscenes again, and just, explore different options, see how you can approach different things. But really, we have to understand that the cutscenes in the story is really what is attractive about this title, then and now. It's almost like watching your favorite movie over and over again, really, if you're replaying this game. I mean, yeah, you can't watch your favorite movie every day or every week, but hey, you know what? Once a month, go watch your favorite movie once a month, and this is the kind of game that you may want to try and play a couple times, maybe 3 times a year, when you just, have the feeling like you just want to play a really deep, story-driven RPG. This is one of those titles that is indicative of what I would call the golden age of the late 90s. Anywhere from about 96 to about 02, maybe 03, right up until just before Half-Life 2 was launched. Because during this period, there wasn't only a revolution in gameplay, but narrative really has not been any stronger in gaming than it was at this time. You have games like Anachronox, for instance, and then Planescape Torment, Baldur's Gate 2, Fallout 2, and you can even extend that on to No One Lives Forever and Half-Life. Games that were not just engaging gameplay-wise, but their stories were equally as engaging, if not more so. So is this a recommendation? Hell yes it is. Pick it up now, pick it up if you can't find it, pick it up if you can't even run it. Because at some point you'll get a chance to play it. And I'm going to leave you here with this hilarious cinematic just to show you how revolutionary this game was and what its impact on gaming history is.
Gentlemen, science was just set back 100 years.
Oh, cry me a river, sister. You blew up the planet with that little experiment of yours.
You don't know what you're talking about. That mist tech you saw was responding to the spatial disturbance that split the planet in half. Nothing more.
She's right, Ace. Shut up and stop trying to look smart. We've got bigger problems.
Engines are dead. Navigation's kaput. And who knows where that cinder spike put us. I can reroute the auxiliaries to pump up life support, but that'll only buy us about 2 weeks. With any luck, we'll drift into a populated system before food runs out.
What are we gonna do until then, man?
Try not to go crazy. Is it you, John?
No. He said it wasn't in the Wu-Chan system.
Ha! That's 20 questions. You guys lose.
So what was it?
Anachronox. Man, you guys are dumb.
But you said it started with a U.
Yeah, I know.
We cried for a while. And I said, if you don't think it's love, then leave.
And was it love?
The exact words were, it's love, but it's not in love.
Oh.
Yeah!
Very nice.
Are you sad?
I'm all right, pal.
But you don't have a home anymore.
I haven't had a home since I was 16. I'm okay, pal. Really.
Fine, bitch.
Day 9. Bust out the violins. Try day 300.
Look, you left a sock over there. Over there. Is it so hard to pick up after yourself?
What? I was gonna pick it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow? You son of a...
Should we stop them, man?
Let them kill each other.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!